This is video 25 of a series of 28 of the detail on the 2019 Mini Cooper Clubman. In this video, we're looking at just applying a sacrificial layer after applying CARPRO C-Quartz UK 3.0. Personally, it's a really important step after applying a ceramic coating. It's going to take a minimum of 1 week for coating to fully cure, sometimes closer to 1 month. So during this time, you want to apply some kind of protection over top of the coating. And in this case, we're using CARPRO Reload. So I think you can see in the video, apply it somewhat similar to a ceramic coating. You want to level it thoroughly. So the way I like to do it, I don't like to spray it directly on the panel. I like to put it on the microfiber and then spread it in a crisscross cross-hatch pattern. I flip the microfiber over and wipe it till it's nearly completely haze-free, and then I'll switch to a second microfiber and I'll buff it off until it's crystal clear. Okay, and you don't want to use a lot of pressure. If you can't snap your wrist like this or kind of flip it back and forth, then you're probably putting too much pressure into your hand. So just 1 or 2 sprays per panel. The bonnet, you might use 4 sprays, two per side. But panel, I want to say 1 meter by 1 meter. 2 sprays is going to be more than enough. So spread it out and level it. You see, I'll probably flip the microfiber there and then buff it a little more, just kind of leveling it out. On a black car, if you have any trouble, you might want to dilute reload 1:1. This is going to make it a little bit easier to use. It's quite a concentrated formula. So on a white car, you'll never see streaking or anything like that. But on a solid black car, if you haven't leveled it properly, you may see some streaks. So always use indirect light or reflected light to check. Cloudy days, great. Put the car outside and just check for streaking. You want to avoid applying this in direct sunlight. So in the shade or indoors is going to be best. And this product, even if your car is not ceramic coated, will give you a good amount of protection from chemicals, UV protection, and it's also really hydrophobic. So it's got a lot of use. You can also use it on glass if you wish. And the previous video, we ceramic coated the wheels with Deluxe. So the same as the body. A layer of this 24 hours or 12 hours minimum after you've applied the coating. A layer of this will be really helpful during that curing stage. This will help prevent water spots as the coating is dry to the touch, but it's still a little bit softer. So you don't want to use a lot of pressure. Just basically you're spreading over the panel. Once every 3 months, or if you notice the coating, the hydrophobicity is kind of decreased, wash the car. you can apply a layer of this, and it brings the hydrophobic nature of the coating back to like 90% of what it was originally. It's very effective. It's more effective, and you'll notice a lot more on the car that has a ceramic coating than the car that doesn't. So in some cases you'll notice there may be a little bit of haze left over. Just give it a few seconds and let it flash, and then give it a wipe. And if your microfiber gets full, you want to switch out to either a new microfiber or a clean one. Give it a final wipe down. Basically give it a wipe until the haze is gone and you're good to go. You can also apply it right over the plastics. Yeah, glass is fine. Not too many places I wouldn't recommend it, other than I'm not sure it's useful to use on the interior of the car, but that's up to you. So as you can see, talking about the light here, using direct light just to check how much haze is left from reload, and for high spots, using the light that's reflected off the wall and look for those high spots. So using a combination of multi types of lights, you can even use like a bar type of light. Or you can use a single source light like this. They're both really useful, and strongly recommend you using a variety of lights if you use a light. Other than that, outside on a cloudy day, indirect sunlight is a really good place to check. Just gonna really taking care of the really finer points and intricate places, making sure I haven't left any spots. Going right tight up to that grill area there. You can really see the metallic popping. Okay, and in the next video we'll have a final check over the vehicle and put it outside, have a good walk around and see the final results.